Okay, what's good, y'all? You know what it is. Blackout the Rebel. Black Rebel. Once again, I'm messing up again with the Gmail plugin, but you know what it is. Blackout the Rebel. This is blackouttherebel.com. This is Rebel Vision, and right now I'm doing the whole fan of day shoutouts. And we got cut short. I don't know what the hell's going on with YouTube right now, and it's pissing me off because this actually happened another video ago, which is why I have to backtrack and say a lot of stuff. But as we proceed, I see that it's like maybe 10 minutes to 15 minutes that you can really upload on this. I don't know. That's what it's just saying for mine. Um, we're going to keep the ball rolling. As I left off in the previous one, I was shouting out my girl, just call me Boss, which is my girl Shea Butter from repping the BX. She's mad cool. I appreciate the love from her. Electric Organic, that's my homegirl Jenna out from Cali. Got a lot of love from that girl ever since day one when I met her, like on one of the social sites, like live chat, I think, and we just been clicking ever since then. So a lot of big love and shout outs to her. She actually might be moving to NY, so I'm hoping for that. Chop it up and see what's going on. She's very talented, a poet, director, screenplays, all that kind of crazy stuff. So she's definitely somebody to watch. Moving on, my left hand man, because Split is my right hand man. Ill Ace Perry, my dude Ace. Partying, shopping, going crazy, all types of stupidness. That's my dude. That's my go-to man right there. Shout outs to him. I appreciate the love. Mr. Bostic, one of the most talented people I've met in my journey as far as music. Rapper, writer, singer. He does it all, ladies. And fellas, he got crazy bars too. If you don't believe me, check out the song that me, him, and Street Fleet did called "The World." Crazy as hell. A lot of love for him. He's a real stand-up dude. Um, Moving on because I'm not trying to waste a lot of time. I'm trying to make this one like the last video, and at the same time, get the proper shout outs and everything like that. Give everybody their little couple of seconds of fame or whatever. Um, Moving on, Die Rich Monet. That's the wifey to my home dude, Die Rich Mello. In case you don't know about them, Die Rich Entertainment, repping the BX. Die Rich Mello, he's a cool dude. I think he should be up there. But right now we're doing my homegirl Die Rich Monet. She's like my sister. We be going back and forth on Twitter. She's mad cool. She's mad real, and she gives a lot of honest feedback and stuff like that. So she's mad cool. I appreciate the love and support from her. Ayo Talia Elise, I would honestly say is probably like one of my first ever fans because she was rocking with me when I was still dropping New York City Blackout. And if y'all know about that, then more power to you. But that was an underground album that I did back in like '06, '07. Horrible quality, but it was me just starting out, really recording songs and everything, and she was rocking with me and bumping that since then. So a lot of love goes out to her and like Monique and the rest of all of her crew and everything like that. Miss Mimo Babes, honestly, I would say probably is like my favorite and my number one fan. She's always been there ever since we started clicking and everything. She's very honest. Um, she always gives me a good criticism. She critiques my work. She bumps my music heavy. Like I be looking at her Twitter, she be saying now playing Blackout the Rebel. Hold on one more day. I be looking like damn, that's what's up. I be feeling mad good inside. Like honestly, like like I said before, I don't really have a lot of fans or whatever. And some things like that are sentimental. I look at that, I'm like damn, that's crazy. But yeah, she's really special. That's my homegirl right there. I got mad love for her, and she has mad love and support for me. So I mean I'm forever in debt for that. My homegirl Darlene, Miss Krunkenstein. She's a big hip hop fan, and she has like uh, a very warped, very interesting mind when it comes to music. So everything that she says, as far as criticism and whatever the case may be, I take into very good consideration. That's my homegirl right there. A lot of love for her. My dude Chopin, I met him through Microphone Bully, one of their mixtapes that I was on, so shout out to them. And we've been clicking ever since then. He's repping the BK, and he actually just dropped a mixtape too, the pregame show. If you haven't got that, please download that. It's fire. I'm not saying that just because he's my dude. I'm saying it because it really is fire. Like, there's not a lot of mixtapes that I hear that have a good album quality, and that's one of them. But yeah, he shows a lot of love. He came down to the bungalow one day. He ripped the stage. He came down and supported me. A lot of love for him. So shout outs to him. I hope he's doing good wherever he's doing. Ant Boogie, that's my dude. Ant Chip from the block. You know, he's a very interesting artist. Like he has his own style of what he's trying to do. And yeah, shout outs to him. He shows a lot of love. And yeah, more power to him. I'm actually gonna be working with a song with him in the near future, so we're trying to get that popping ASAP. Young Black Rico, that's William Bostic, that's Mr. Bostic's brother. Shout outs to him. He shows a lot of support. He was actually there with me when I recorded the world at their crib. So, shout outs to him. A lot of love, a lot of feedback. Double Cheese, he's just an asshole with a Twitter name like that. That's my dude Lawrence. We call him Fat Man or whatever. I usually, honestly, I don't even do that. I call him Lawrence. But yeah, shout outs to him. He comes out every now and then when he can, when he's not busy. He shows love. I appreciate, you know, everything that he does for me as far as just the support and everything like that. He always constantly asks like, "Yo, when are you dropping another album?" Blah blah blah. So hearing stuff like that, it pushes me. It makes me keep going. Stuff like that. So I got a lot of love for that. We got my team: Microphone Bully, Sheen, Sky High. I think she's somewhere above a little bit, but whatever. But I got a lot of love for them. Big shouts to them because honestly, without them, this is really it would be a very big difference of where I would be at right now as far as an artist. I'm not. I always say this: I'm not where I want to be, but I'm far from where I used to be, and they're a good reason and portion that's incorporated to that because they opened up so many doors as far as like recording some of my performances, put me on mixtapes that had me networking with certain people like Chopin, Shay Star, and stuff like that. So they really set the tone and me just kept going and kept pushing. So a big, big, huge shout out to them as far as my networking is concerned. They're a big catalyst for what I do. But moving on, my dude Scott Point, I met him through Street Fleet or whatever. Dude is a monster when it comes to spitting, and he's even more monstrous when it comes to battling. So if you got problems, you trying to battle him on the mic, I don't suggest that you do it. So big shout outs to him. He's also an engineer and he's doing big things. Pisces Mama, she is such a freak ass chick. Like she's mad cool, but she's a huge freak and she's mad funny. She be having me rolling on Twitter. So shouts to her. I hope we get to talk more. She's always busy. She's doing her school things, then doing work, whatever have you. And big shouts to her. Oh my, with like 4 or 5 eyes, repping Pittsburgh. Right there with Wiz and everything. She's real cool. She always be having me rolling. She be making mad tweets about mad niggas eating out. I shouldn't even said that. She gonna kick my ass for it, but it's true. Like she be going in. I be looking at this girl like, yo, you're wild. But she's mad cool. She has a very her experiences through life. She has stories and ways that to help people and everything like that. I be reading her tweets sometimes, and some of it be funny as hell, but some of it just be real talk and just be really interesting. So shouts to her. She gives me a lot of support and a lot of love. I appreciate that. Like I was saying, the other last member of Street Fleet, we got my dude Blizz. His Twitter name is Hi, I'm Blizz. He's such an asshole, but he's mad cool. Like he's very multi talented. He does engineering. He does producing. He raps. Yeah, he's just a well-rounded artist, I would say. And big shouts to him. He's very lyrical. Like if you ever hear some of his tracks, you be like, all right, you got it, my nigga. Like I forgot what track it was, but there was a couple of tracks he heard that was like unreleased. That I was just like, damn, this dude is gonna be a problem when he drops. So shout outs to him. We got thicker than a snicker. She reps Queens right now, but she be out in Long Island or whatever. But so we got the whole Queens thing in common. So a big shout out to her. She be repping her man hard. So that's really good these days. A real supportive chick like Die Rich Monet and Thicker Than a Snicker. They're like one of the two most supportive females I know. So big shout outs to them. She gives me a lot of love. Like I said, Die Rich Mo, he's right here. I figure he'd be here right now. Of course, like I said, he's repping the BX. He shows a lot of love. We trying to network and get something popping. So Wavy S Diva. That's my homegirl. I met her at the bungalow, and hopefully, I think this this video might be wrapping up, and I'm pissed because I only have like a couple more names or whatever. But yeah, I guess we're gonna wrap this one up before they cut me off, and I'm gonna see you on the next video. Remember, this is blackouttherebel.com, and I'm gonna see y'all later. One, because the damn thing just went idle on me, so I don't even know what's going on. So I'm gonna holla at y'all.